Hey guys, happy holidays! Welcome to this tutorial. This is an icy blue electric look. It's super glam and really wintry and not specific to Christmas if you celebrate Hanukkah or don't celebrate anything at all, for example. Hope you enjoy this festive, icy, wintry, wonderland glam look. So continue watching if you'd like to see that. So as you can tell, I already did one eye off a camera, and now I'm going to do the other. So I've already primed with the Smashbox 24-hour primer and set it with my Essence All About Matte powder. Now we're going to get started. The first shadow I used was the Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie, just for a transition shade right here. And I'll take it with my Morphe E27. And I also already did my eyebrows off the camera as well. Now today we are pretty much only using the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. I did a huge review on this. If you want to check it out, it'll pop up in the eye or be at the end of the video. And so this is what it looks like. We're going to be using the blues and stuff today. So taking this e.l.f. brush, it's kind of a dome dense brush, and we're gonna go into the light blue right here, and this is gonna be our first shade. So we're gonna start with lightest ones and then go deeper. First, we're actually gonna take some powder and a flat brush just like this. We're gonna create a sharp line with the powder so then it can have a nice sharp wing look, I guess, and it won't be round like this. Your shadow won't be rounded in your corners. It's kind of like this side, as you can see. So just follow your lower lash line and just stamp it to your eyebrow, to the tail of your brow. And if it's not similar, just wipe off the powder and then just try it again. And you want to have lots of powder on there because then we can dust off some blue if it gets past there, because this palette can stain your lids, and if you have it down here and you don't want it to, you can probably cover it up with concealer, but this is easier than doing it with all the concealer and stuff. Alright, so now we're going to take the turquoise color. So right now we're going to pack it right here on the outer V, so which is the very end of your eyelid. We want this to be a very icy, snowy look. And actually, it's snowing pretty hard here right now. It's kind of like a blizzard. So it's perfect. And so now I'm about, not in the middle of my lid, but like right here. So just taking that all the way to there. And now I'm going to look straight forward into my mirror here. And since I've hooded lids, I'm going to go a little bit above the crease. Just do to as far as you just did on your lid. And now you want to make kind of like, not rounded, as you can see right now, it's kind of rounded. You want it to have to like the top, and then it kind of like fades in or like kind of swoops in. I don't know how to explain exactly, but you want it not to droop down. You want it to be higher up, so like a cat eye. So I'm just going to stamp it and place the shadow in the outer V along where the powder is. And I'm just going to bring it up higher, so then it kind of goes like that. Now I'm just going to take the blue further into my inner corner. Not all the way, it's mostly going onto the lid now. Blending, and then some more packing. So then just look straight forward and just follow your line all the way to the inner corner. Now we're just going to blend it up here. Not up there, I meant like right there. With a Stila Spa Essentials eyeshadow blender. Any eyeshadow blender will work. So just lightly blending out this edge. Now we're just going to do some more packing wherever the blending process took it away. And it doesn't have to be fully packed on because we are going to be adding some more colors which will cover it up. So I just applied more powder here because it was blended away. And now I'm going to be going into this shade right here. It's a deeper teal or turquoise, whatever you want to call it. And just packing a whole bunch onto your brush. And now we're going to do the same place again. And now I'm getting closer to the center of my lid and packing on some there as well. And always remember to look up, especially if you have hooded lids, just to see where you're placing things and if it'll be shown once you have your eyes open and not just closed. So now going more over here, up in the wing, up in the crease. And placing some of that color there. Now bright colors, especially from this palette, they need to be really worked with and blended and going slow, because if you go too fast, you may make a huge mistake. And it may not be able to be undone. Now more of the center of my lid now, and I'm kind of just swiping it on. Now if you want, you can take your finger and you would get more pigmentation that way. Now once again, I'm going to blend. Now you can grab a more precise dense brush. This is the Morphe MB27. It's kind of a pencil, very stiff brush. So I'm just going to help that outer corner with that same deeper turquoise. And just pack on the shadow. Now I'm going to go into this shade right here, this deep blue, and possibly this shade up here. So I'm just stamping it in the same place as we did all the other 3 shades. Mostly staying on that outer corner, outer crease, bringing it in just a little bit to add some more definition to that crease area. And I'm just going to bring it up into this tip or this cat wing area. Now going into the last shade we used, that turquoise, and putting it into the crease just to help blend this a little bit more. Just grabbing this one, this fluffy blender with nothing on it, and blending it. I'm going to blend this harsh edge right here. I don't want it to be this harsh, so I'm going to try and blend it out. Now going back into that deep blue, packing it onto my outer V, and taking it into the crease just a little bit, blending out those edges. I'm taking it above my crease, up into this area right here, and then blending it out. Going into the lightest blue shade and putting this on my inner lid and blending things out. Okay, well, I just tried to save my eye look because I don't know what the heck happened, but I just did this eye, I don't know, maybe an hour ago, and then all of a sudden I can't blend these eyeshadows. I don't know, either there was too much product left on this and I put too much on. I don't know what was happening, but like I said, with color, it's very tricky. This eye was so much more easier. I guess I wasn't sitting on the floor in front of my Christmas tree with a mirror this big. I was in my room on my vanity, so I don't know. But anyways, I tried to save as best as I could, but that's just real life, and I'm not a professional. So I tried to blend it as best I could, try to take some away, but this is as good as this get. But also, the glitter in the wing will cover up most of your mistakes. So let's keep it going. I'm going to use the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Diamond Dust. It's a silver with like a whole bunch of reflex in it, so it's very pretty and very icicle-ish. So what you're going to do is put it on your eyelid, and if you don't have footed lids, you could just do that. But if you do, you could bring it up a little bit higher, so then you have a larger lid or eye space than you actually do. So it's kind of a trickery of the eye. So you bring it up to your crease or just past your crease, so then when you look straight forward, you'll be able to see some peeking through, like from your crease, and it looks like you have a bigger eye space and opens up your eyes. And you're just going to bring it to like the middle of your eye and then blend it out, kind of like dabbing motions, and start in the inner corner. And you have to work fairly fast because it does dry quickly. So just follow your natural eye shape, kind of making like a semicircle. And looking up just to make sure it's in the right place. And now you're just gonna let it dry and have your eyes closed just for a minute or two. So I just put on concealer and powder, and today I used the Sephora Bright Future Concealer in the corrector, which is Peach Light, and the concealer I used was Buttercream. And then I tightlined my eyes with the Marc Jacobs black liner. Now this look totally calls for falsies if you want, but it's like 3 or 4 in the afternoon, so I'm not going to put any on because they won't stay on for very long. So I'm just going to do mascara, liner, and then my lower lash line. So I'm going to use the e.l.f. liquid eyeliner, and I'm just going to line my eyes first. So I'm just going to follow that line that we made earlier. So that's pretty much the entire wing. Had to hold my breath quite a bit. So I just bronzed my face with my Hoola Light bronzer and also my Tartelette Celebrated Amazonian Clay Blush. Now I'm going to highlight with my NYX Strobo Genius palette, and I'm going to grab this white one, champagne-y one right here. I want an icy highlighter because of ice and snow and stuff. You can do gold and champagne, but I think icy will bring the whole look together. Now I'm just going to grab that same highlight for my inner corners. And I'm also going to use it on my brow bone. And now we're just going to do the same thing we did on the top eye to the lower lash line. Light blue pretty much all the way to the inner corner, and then the turquoise, which is the medium blue, halfway, and the dark blue just on the outer corner. And then we're just going to put on a lip, and then we're finished. So I just put on the Tarte lip paint in Birthday Suit, and that completes this look. So if you guys would like to see any more looks from me, just hit the subscribe button down below, give me a thumbs up while you're down there, and comment what you want to see next from me, or just to say hello. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a safe and happy holidays. Bye.